fucking just left school. Just gonna fucking yap to myself, like, I'm gonna fucking put this shit off, man. It's just gonna work. You know? But if you fail, you can't fail. Because I won't stop. I won't stop. I have to make it, bro. I have to. I love everybody in my fucking life. I love everybody in my fucking family. I've gotta make it, bro. I gotta carry my dreams. I gotta carry my legacy. You know? I gotta be the one person in my family who's gonna pull it off. Like, everyone else is just gonna be average. If I do this shit, fucking cool. It's just gonna work. It has to. Fucking cool, dog. Fuck that. It's all mental. It's like taking in pain. It's so much simpler once you understand that that's all it really is. It's pain. It's supposed to hurt. You're supposed to fucking feel cold. And you're supposed to keep walking. And not let it bother you. Because it's not gonna change, you know? It's gonna feel cold regardless. You bitching, you thinking about it, like, oh fuck, it's so cold. Nah, fuck that shit. It's cold regardless. So you might as well focus on something good. It's the fact that I still have a hoodie on, the fact that I still have fucking legs to walk. I don't give a shit about the cold. It's gonna be cold. So what? I'm not gonna get to my destination just because it's cold. I will never find warmth just because it's cold. That's how you gotta treat life, and that's how you're gonna get successful. It's not meant to be easy. It's not meant to be warm. It's not meant to be simple. It's meant to. You're supposed to fucking feel cold. You're supposed to fucking want to stop and give up. You're supposed to want to find warmth. You're supposed to switch your hands when you're fucking freezing your balls off. That's the whole point. That's what makes it worth it. Because nobody else is willing to do it. Everyone else is going to stop. Everyone else is going to give up. Everyone else is going to complain. But if you really want that shit, you're going to keep going. Because what do you have to lose? Huh? What do you have to lose? You can always, at any point in the journey, you can always turn back. You can always settle to be average. You can always live the normal life that everyone else does. You don't have to do what you're doing. You choose to do what you're doing. You choose to walk down this path. And it's gonna freeze. And you're gonna freeze. And you're gonna ask yourself, is it fucking worth it? You're gonna ask yourself, what the fuck am I doing? If you'll survive. That's the whole point. You're not supposed to know. You're not supposed to know. You're supposed to show up day in, day out. Day in, day out, you're supposed to show up. Until you find somewhere warm. Until you see progress, you see potential. Yeah. And then you double down. You triple down, you go harder, you put 200%. When you're giving 100, you give 200, you get 300. The second you catch momentum, you go harder. You find more reasons why than more reasons why not. see that your purpose, your goals are achievable, are attainable, that is possible. Even when you had no mentors, you had no one to count on, you had no one to tell you what to do. But you had yourself. And the whole time you had yourself. And that's all you ever needed. And you're supposed to wake up tomorrow and do it again. You're supposed to wake up tomorrow knowing that it's gonna feel cold. Realizing what the cold feels like. And do it again. And show up. And make the conscious decision that you're willing to go through the freezing cold. You're willing to go through the unknown. You're willing to continuously switch hands until you achieve your goals, until you find the warmth you're looking for, until you build the fireplace, until you can afford the heater. But until then, you have to believe in yourself. Because you're all you have. And if you need to sit down and get a little bit of warmth, get a little bit of a feeling of comfort, to eventually go back out in the cold again, then do that. To remind yourself that you done enough. No, you've accomplished something, and you made some stuff work, and you want to experience life just like everybody else, just like the norm, until you realize there's more. There's more out there. There's more that you can push yourself. There's more that you can achieve, and then you realize that it was never about getting to the warmth. It was never about having that fireplace. It was always about the journey. It was always about building that fireplace. So it was always about being in that cold and still deciding to be in that cold and work towards that fireplace that other people don't believe was possible. Other people didn't believe was possible. You know? Journey of chasing your goals, chasing success, chasing entrepreneurship, you're supposed to be fucking lonely. You're supposed to feel alone. You're supposed to cut people off, you know? If you want to be 1 out of 100, you're supposed to not relate to the 99. I'm not supposed to relate to the 99%. You're not supposed to have that many friends. You're supposed to be fucking delusional. You're supposed to see viewed as unbalanced. You're supposed to be viewed as crazy. But at the end of the day, you're doing what you love. You're chasing your dreams. You're chasing your goals. You're chasing something that gives you purpose. And one day, through all your pain, through all your suffering, through all your struggles, can you look back and connect the dots, and you will have a story to tell at the end of the day. You'll have a story to provide, to inspire the next generation, the young entrepreneurs, those kids who are in your exact same situation, with no leadership, no mentorship. They'll have someone to look up to when you didn't. They'll have someone to relate to when you didn't. And you'll be able to inspire and create them, implant that dream and make it more of a reality. Because if you could do it, then so can they. if nothing stopped you, then what's stopping them? You know? At the end of the day, there's like all these people, your future mentees, your future kids, your future family members, they're all counting on you to make it. And what if you don't? Imagine a world where you don't achieve your goals. You never got to inspire the future generation. You could be that one person with that one story, that one lesson to be told in the future, just to spark something out of someone else, to create a life where you're able to inspire someone else to chase a better life for themselves. And if you never did achieve your goals, you'll be not only selling yourself short and selling yourself for real dreams, but you'll be stealing someone else's dream too, as well. And all those people are counting on you to be their mentor, are counting on you to give them resources, to provide them guidance. They need you to suffer. They need you to succeed. They need you to go through what you're going through, so one day you can help them. So get your head out of your fucking ass. And if you're not gonna do it for yourself, at least do it for them. At least do it to help somebody else. If you're on the brink of giving up and just letting go because you don't think you have purpose and you don't think it'll be worth it, then find purpose in helping someone else. Find purpose and become that guidance for somebody to some kid that would beg to be in your shoes, to know what you know. And you're gonna be put in situations where you're warm, you're comfortable, but you know it's cold outside. And you know you have to step out. And the truth is, you're not gonna hesitate, because that's what it takes to step back out into the cold. You're gonna do that day in, day out until you're somewhere where until you finally get to where you said you were going to. The truth is, you're gonna learn to fall in love with being in the cold, with stepping out in the cold, with the courage of being that person, having that personality that enjoys the things that others don't. You do it because it's hard. You do it because other people won't. You do it just to compete, even when you don't have to. That's what makes you special. That's what makes you different. And that's why you win. This is just like anything else. This is a chemical reaction. It's based off experience, based off philosophies. It's something you can recreate. It's not just luck. Just because people don't teach you how to be successful just doesn't mean you can't be. You can't figure it out yourself. Hey, your fucking haircut.